Sometimes, the best move to make when you're feeling stuck in your art is to go back to the basics. So today, let's discuss the fundamentals of drawing we should always focus on. It's important to fall back on this, especially if you feel like your drawing doesn't feel right or you feel like you're not improving, as it tells you what aspects of drawing you should check out for mistakes. The first fundamental I will always check on my work is basic shapes. I will never get tired of saying this, but always draw the object in its basic shape first before adding details. It's the very foundation of any drawing. I always fall back on this, especially if I'm struggling to draw something very complex. Simplifying objects this way helps my brain process it better. If you'd like to learn how to do the basic shape method, I have discussed it in the previous video, which you can check in the eye icon on the top right of the screen. Let's say you draw a character but something doesn't feel right and you can put your finger on it. Ask yourself if you've checked the proportion. Proportion is the measurement of one object in relation to the other. So for example, how big is the head in relation to the body? Now, it does depend on your drawing style. For example, in chibi styles, the head is way bigger than the body. Your mileage may vary, but if you think the proportion looks awkward based on your drawing style, take your time to fix it. With continuous practice, you'd be able to fix this faster. Did you know that proportion is not just applied in characters? It's also applied in backgrounds as well. If you're drawing illustrations that have backgrounds in them, not only you should pay attention to the proportion, perspective also plays a factor as well. Perspective is giving an illusion of distance in the drawing. Basically, you gotta put the objects in a 3D space even though we are drawing in 2D. The most common way to apply perspective is by using perspective grids like this. Let me know in the comments if you like me to create a video about perspective grids. Now, this is one of the things some artists are ignoring, and it results in their character drawing looking flat like cardboard. That thing is volume, which is like the dimensions of the object. It is very important, especially in drawing clothing and armor. You have to make sure you're wrapping the clothes based on the volume of the character's body. Do you see the difference between these drawings? Which do you think is better? If you like to learn more about volume, feel free to check the videos in the description below. Once you've checked all the aforementioned things, you have to check the overall appeal of the drawing. This is a subjective thing, but what appeal is technically the wow factor of the drawing. For me, it's the poses looking natural and not stiff, making sure I'm conveying the right emotions in the faces I drew. My clothing folds make sense and show the right textures, using the correct lighting to attain a certain mood. Yours can be different depending on your style and your preferences. Now, once you've double-checked your basics and you're feeling pretty good with your drawing, it's time to proceed to the next phase, which is inking. If you click this video to the right, I'll show you my technique to create clean and crisp lines like this.